And number 10 is a doozy. Honestly, be avoided at all costs. If you are opening yourself up for it, subconsciously or not, looking for more bad things. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. I'm a former nurse practitioner turned health and mindset coach, and I teach people how to create their dream life and find true, lasting wellness. If that sounds like something you want, then just keep watching. Today we're going to talk about mindset and how your mindset is pretty much the most important thing. Like for real. If your mindset sucks, your life is pretty much going to suck. I'm sorry to put it that way, but it's the truth. If you really want to improve your life and create that dream lifestyle that you are, daydreaming about every day, if you really want to create that, you have to start with your mindset. Otherwise, it's never going to happen. Here are 10 major mindset shifts that I made that really helped me transform my life, and they can help you as well. Number 1, I can't do that. This is one that I learned very early on in my life, actually. When I was in high school, I had a volleyball coach who would not let us say the word can't. And if we did during practice, we would have to take a lap. And during the time, obviously, we thought that it was just annoying and just like a stupid little rule. Little did I know that that would become a very huge, foundational part of my life as I grew up. That is still a word I don't say. I may choose to not do something. I may opt for something else, but I don't say I can't do something. When you say, oh, I can't do that, the reaction that has within your body and your confidence is major. And it might not really seem like it, but it really, really is. So if you can avoid saying I can't do this, and like I said, make some other substitutions or, modifications like I'm choosing not to, that can really go miles in your self-development journey. Number 2, I'm having a horrible day. Just the energy that comes from that is not good, right? But then why do we say that so often? So many of us, my former self included, say that on a pretty regular basis. Oh, I'm just having a horrible day. And to put any kind of blanket statement that has a negative connotation over any part of your day or your mood or your personality is just not a good thing to do if you're looking to improve your life, if you're looking to upgrade your life or create your dream life, any of that stuff. Putting any kind of blanket negative statement over anything in your life is just not something that you need to be doing anymore. Maybe your car broke down on the way to work, so you would avoid that accident that happened, a mile up the street. Maybe you burnt your toast so that you would be late for work and then run into someone or meet someone new that you never would have met if you didn't burn your toast. Those are the type of things that you need to think of when things happen, like unpredictable things happen, things that maybe not, you would want to happen. You're able to change your perspective and see it in a completely different way if you choose to do that. But that's on you. So kind of piggybacking off of number 2, number 3 is, well, I just knew it was going to be a horrible day when I woke up late, or when I stubbed my toe getting out of bed, or, when I spilled my coffee. Those are also very common statements that a lot of us make. And talk about inviting negative energy or more negative things happening into your life, into your day. If you say, I knew it was going to be a bad day when this happened, you're going through your whole rest of your day, kind of subconsciously or not, looking for more bad things. Something wonderful might happen and you don't appreciate it as much because you're in this negative mindset because, well, I knew it was going to be a horrible day when I stubbed my toe getting out of bed. Like, when you put it that way, it kind of sounds silly. So stop saying that kind of stuff. So I'm going to go through the rest of them a little bit quicker just because pretty much all of them have the same basic premise. But I do want to mention every single one of them because every single one of them are things that a lot of us, think on a regular basis. You can change the way that you think. You can change the way that your natural thought process happens. If your natural thought process is to think, oh, I'm having a horrible day, and kind of go through your day thinking that, you can change that. It might take some time, but you can change that. So that's what this video is about. First of all, pointing out those mindset shifts that can happen, those common thoughts that a lot of us have that are not helping you, and showing you ways that you can change that so that you can be more aligned with actually creating that dream life that you want. Our words are extremely powerful, like way more powerful than you could ever even think. So really taking that into consideration and putting extra thought into the things that you say. Really simple tweaks a lot of the time can make a lifetime of difference. Any statements that kind of bring down your overall vibration or your mood or your energy level or don't really make you feel that good should honestly be avoided at all costs if you're trying to improve your life. Choose better thoughts and your life will improve. It's as simple as that. Okay, moving on. Number 4. Why does all this bad stuff keep happening to me? So this is very in line with the last couple points, but it needs to be mentioned because a lot of us think this way. Oh, why does all this bad stuff keep happening? I must be a magnet for bad stuff, or I must be a magnet for, unfortunate things happening to me. And when you believe that bad stuff always happens to you, what do you think is going to happen? You attract more of it. You really, really do attract more of it. And it's not just woo-woo. It really does mean something. It really does affect your life when you say things like that. When you make blanket statements like that, like bad things always happen to me, or why does bad stuff keep happening to me? You're putting it out there. You are opening yourself up for it. So simple tweaks like, well, I didn't expect that, but let's see what I can learn from it. Or let's see what this is setting up in my life. You never know why something happened. It might seem horrible. You crashed your car. Okay. Are you alive? Can you walk? Even if you broke your leg, are you alive? So find something that you can learn from it or take from it. Change your thoughts. Change your life. Number 5. I just know I'm getting sick. I have this tickle in my throat and I just know I'm getting sick. Or there's a cold going around and I know I'm going to get it. Again, you are inviting that into your life. Your body literally believes what you tell it. If you tell it, I am open and susceptible to this illness that is going around, or, oh, I know that this tickle in my throat is a sign that I'm getting sick. You really open yourself up to it actually happening. Does it always happen? No, sometimes it doesn't. But you make the chances of it happening a lot higher than if you walk around saying, I'm strong, my body's healthy, and I'm resilient to anything that comes my way. And you really, truly believe that. That sets you up for so much better overall health and wellness, and obviously all the other things that go with it. So why not make that simple shift in the way that you think and stop saying things like, well, I just know I'm getting sick. Your thoughts are powerful. Your beliefs are powerful. So starting where you're at and rewiring your thoughts, your mindset, your words that you say is literally the building blocks for changing your life. Number 6, I wish I could change my life, but I've just always been this way. Or I wish I wasn't a procrastinator, but I've just always been this way. Or I wish I wasn't so lazy, but I've always been this way. You are perfectly capable of changing that. You are just accepting it. You don't have to be a procrastinator. You might have that tendency to want to procrastinate or to be more lazy, but that doesn't mean that you have to give into it. You see you have some work to do. Get up and do the work. You don't have to say, well, I'm just a procrastinator, I'm going to do it last minute. You can change that. It takes effort, but you can change that. Number 7, I just can't stick to a healthy lifestyle. There's that pesky C word again. A lot of us think that we can't stick to a healthy lifestyle because our belief or perception of what health is completely skewed. A lot of us believe that true health is deprivation and only eating chicken and veggies and exercising 7 days a week, only drinking water, never indulging, all of that garbage. True health, actual real health and wellness is completely different than that. It's nourishing your body, moving your body because it feels good, thinking good thought, taking time to connect with your inner self and really getting to know yourself, your passion, what brings you joy. That is what true health is. So if you start living by that instead of the other belief of what health is, I guarantee you'll have a much easier time sticking to it. Number 8, my life is just too hard. I've just been through too many hard things. It's not fair. I'm going to get a little bit blunt here. We all have hard things that we have gone through, will go through, things that seem horrible that we've been through. I could write a book. Anyways, we all have things we've been through or are going through. You can use those things as the reason why you can't change your life. Oh, I had a rough childhood, so I guess I'm just destined to live this way. Or you can use them as motivation. I had a really rough childhood, so I want to improve my life. I don't want it to stay this way that it's always been. It comes here. It comes down to how you see it and your perspective, and change your perspective, and you literally can conquer anything that you want to. Number 9. I just can't afford that. This one is a little bit different, but it still is something that a lot of us say really frequently that can be changed, and changing it can completely change your whole trajectory in life. There is that C word again. Have you noticed the trend that a lot of these start with that C word, that horrible C word that I learned at 15 years old to never say? I just can't afford that. When you put it out there, what do you think is coming back to you? I get it. Your bank account might not be in the standing to buy something that you want to buy in this moment. But if you change the way that you talk about it and you say things like, I'm choosing not to buy that right now, or I'm deciding to save that money instead, it can completely change the vibration that comes out of you, the energy that comes out of you, and the kind of butterfly effect, how things pan out from that point. I'm choosing not to spend money on that. That changes your energy in such a better way than I just can't afford it. Because that I can't afford it brings down your energy. I'm choosing to not buy it raises your energy even just a little bit. And it puts you back in control rather than saying, oh, I just can't afford it, because that doesn't feel good. This one is really, close to home for me, because the last probably 2-3-ish years, we were extremely broke. Like, had to skip out on things that we shouldn't have to skip out on because we just didn't have money for it. Once I learned that the things that I was saying and the inner vibe that I had about money, that it's hard to make and that it's hard to come by, and that when you get some, you hold on to it because, you never know when it's going to come back. Once I changed that, everything changed. Money is all around. I could make a whole video on this. If you want me to, I will. But money is all around. You are naturally abundant. And when you start truly believing that and letting that kind of permeate your personality, everything about your financial status can change. So we finally made it to number 10. And number 10 is a doozy. Well, I want to be happier, but the people around me make me mad, and I can't help that. This is one that tends to be a really big stopping point for people. I can't change the way the people around me act. People in traffic are rude. People at work are rude. Family member or friend is toxic. And so I want to be happy, but I can't. You are the only one, just you, that's it, that controls your energy. And if someone around you is able to push you to sadness or anger or jealousy or any of those negative emotions, that means that they have some element of control over you. How much depends on how much they're able to push you to that. It means that you are not in control of yourself as much as you might think. So learning and really believing and understanding that you are the only one that can influence your mood. Yes, others might do things. And it is normal to feel a little bit for a moment, but letting it ruin your day or letting it prevent you from being happy is just ridiculous. I know, and I can say that because I used to be that person. I used to be the person that was like, oh, well, everyone around me is just rude. And I don't know. I can be in a great mood and then I go out, road rage gets the best of me and I get crabby. Stuff like that. But coming over to this way of living has transformed my whole entire life in so many ways. living from a place of just grace and joy, and understanding that that person might be rude because they're going through a lot of things and they might not have the knowledge that you do now, that you are the only one that can control your mood. They might be going through something really difficult. Give them grace. Remain in control of your emotions. Well, there you have it. All 10 major mindset shifts that have completely transformed my life and can actually transform your life as well. Let me know in the comments which one was your favorite, or which ones were your favorite, which ones you feel like you are guilty of, and how you can change, how you think that you'll apply this into your life. If you want to see more, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my next video. Thanks for watching.